Last time on Sponsor Showdown powered by St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Advanced Auto Parts Grinder took the racing trophy, marking his second racing championship this season. Coming up, we got 12 trucks ready to burn it down and cause mayhem with some freestyle action. You don't want to miss it. This is Rorsrps Sponsor Showdown, and this is Monster Jam! Hello everybody and welcome back to Rorsrps Sponsor Showdown powered by St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. My name is Preston Piera and we are back in Glendale at State Farm Stadium looking to crown our St. Jude Children's Research Hospital Freestyle Champion. Let's take a look at our lineup to see when your favorites will take on this awesome track. Kicking us off tonight in freestyle, we got Metal Militia followed by Black Pearl. Monster Energy is going to come out next. Then we got Bakugan Dragonoid. All four of these trucks really need to start getting some points behind them if they want to see the World Finals. We got our substitute Scooby-Doo coming out next, followed by Sheriff, who's going to finish off our first half. Kicking off the second half, we got Mohawk Warrior Fire and our racing champion here tonight, Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. Son of a Digger is going to follow right after that. Then we got Gravedigger. Barbarian, our racing runner-up tonight, is going to come out right after that. And then we got our Tour Points champion, Thunder Rorsrps, coming out to finish out the night. And this is going to be an exciting night of freestyle. We're about to get started here as Metal Militia comes out and takes the track. He's going to take a lap and get these fans excited. Here in the world of Monster Jam, these drivers conquer obstacles and crush cars, but there's no greater obstacle than childhood illness. Our partnership with St. Jude isn't just about stunts. It's about courage, hope, and determination. Every race, every freestyle, we're racing toward a future where childhood diseases are just a memory. Join us on this incredible journey with your donation. Info will be at the end of the video, so be sure to stay tuned if you're willing to donate. Metal Militia is out on the tracks, backing that truck up. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going to launch that thing to get us started. You can't go too big there or you will smack the ramp face of that jump, and that could end your night early. But has a nice combo through the center of the stadium here. He's going to take on the van stack, up and over, following that up with a slap wheelie. Nicely done, completely vertical, dodging that front of that box truck down at the bottom of the track. Launching out of the red zone, getting some big air, and he's going to combo that up through the skills pad. Look at this, up and over, crossing up the entire track. As we get over that 30-second barrier, Metal Militia will be getting a score tonight. Look at that sky wheelie up and over that crush car in the corner. He's going to take on the tabletop. Huge air from Metal Militia. Up and over the jammer. Down he goes on his lid. And he's not going to be able to save that. I thought they were giving him a chance, but it was a death rattle. That's only going to be a 20 for Metal Militia, going out right about the 1 minute mark. Unfortunate break for him tonight. Just went a bit too big, a bit too hard. Next out on the track, though, we have Black Pearl coming out for freestyle. 2 minutes on the clock already. He's going to launch it. Absolutely massive air from Black Pearl tonight. Getting all crooked over that skills pad. A great little combo though to kick off the run. He's going to go for the jammer here. Up and over, slap wheelie. Walking it out, up and over the embankment. Nicely done. He's taking on that massive step up. Down at the bottom of the track, getting in trouble, but keeping it on all four BKT tires. Black Pearl, what a move. And we're only 30 seconds in. Huge air once again from Black Pearl. Heading right back for that jammer. Sky wheelie up and over it. Walking that thing out. Front wheels not even tapping the ground there. A great move from Black Pearl up and over the cars. Perfect downside on the embankment. Nicely done. Black Pearl getting some great combos out on the track tonight. Going right back for that step up once again. And gets kind of an awkward move. I don't know if he was trying to get a stoppie or what, but just unable to pull something cool out of it. He's gonna be the first to take on the box truck tonight. Sky wheelie up and over it. Pogo off the rear end and up on the nose, a moonwalk. Right back over it, he's on the rear end. Over onto the nose, can he get a save? Oh no. Just misses out on the save there. Down he goes. That's going to be a 31 for Black Pearl. He was having a great run. What a move at the end to finish it out, too. Next out on the track, though, we have Monster Energy coming out onto the track, absolutely flying. 2 minutes on the clock, going for the van stack. Up and over with some nice air. Decent little slap wheelie on the end. Can't walk it out too much or put too much power into it. He's going right towards that wall. He's going to go up for a stoppie here right on that center pad. Look at this. Monster Energy. Oh, negative angle. Bouncing off the nose on the flat ground and getting up over that embankment. What a move there from Monster Energy, and a nice little power wheelie there as well. As we cross that 30-second barrier, he's going to spin that truck around and launch off of that step up. Getting some big air, going for the combo here. I can already tell that is going to get some trucks in trouble tonight. Not only from that ramp face if you hit that step-up launch ramp too hard, but, oh, speaking of hitting that ramp face, that kicks him up on that rear end, but he's still going. What a move there from Monster Energy. A lot of these trucks are going to get into trouble with just how big you can go here in Glendale tonight. It's going to launch over that tabletop, huge air, and a flat landing right down next to the starting line, essentially. He's going to spin it around up and over the crush cars, crossing it over, getting a beautiful landing, pillow soft, and heading up, walking a wheelie over the box truck. Nicely done from Monster Energy. He's going to go for a backflip first of the night and absolutely nails it. Even gets a little tiny moonwalk on the end of it. Can't quite get it up too high, though. There is a wall behind those backflip ramps. Ooh, crossing it up a little bit over the crush car. In trouble here. Up on the sidewalls and pulls off the save. Monster Energy is having the run of the season. His run of the season, at least. He's going to go for the step up. Huge sky wheelie up and over. And nails it to close out the run. That is going to be a 36 for Monster Energy. What a run from him here tonight in Glendale for all the kids at the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. He's going to rev it up for these fans one more time. Next out on the track, we have Bakugan Dragonoid coming out of the tunnel and racing out onto the track. Bakugan Dragonoid has had trouble filling the clock for a couple shows this season. So I'm looking forward to him not having one of those nights and potentially having his biggest of the season if he can. He was hype in racing, but just went out a little early, having a rough couple turns. 2 minutes on the clock. He's getting up on the nose to start us out. Look at that, completely vertical, right back up the ramp. In reverse, standing up on the tailgate for a second, or on the tail, I should say. Setting it back down and going right back for that skills pad, up and over. Looks like he's gonna cross over the embankment here. Comboing it up with the skills pad. Nice bit of air from Bakugan Dragonoid. As we get ready to cross that 30-second barrier, Bakugan Dragonoid is gonna be getting a score here in freestyle tonight, getting a little crooked up and over that crush car. He's taking on the backside of the racing lane, first to do that, I believe. Oh, look at that slap wheelie. Completely vertical. One of the best slap wheelies we've seen so far tonight. He's going to cross it up through the center of the stadium here. Nicely done. Nice combo up through the center. Up and over that skills pad. Looks like he's going to spin it around and go for the jammer, getting some big air. Look at that. Looks like he's going to take on that box truck now. Sky wheelie up and over. Getting a little bit of a slap wheelie there on the end. Just doesn't have the power to lift that front end up from that angle. Oh my goodness, look at the air. Just coming short of what Black Pearl did, but that is still some massive air coming out of the red zone. Those launch ramps are absolutely huge if you can nail them and get a downside on those embankments. And he's up on the nose on the skills pad, setting it down a little crooked, but keeping it in control there. Up and over the tabletop, looking for another slap wheelie. Comboing it up with that van stack. Nicely done from Bakugan Dragonoid. Backing it up. He's going to go for a backflip in the red zone. Ooh, a little bit of an over rotation, but a beautiful backflip nonetheless. 36 for Bakugan Dragonoid. And that is going to do it for him tonight as he gets up on top of that step up. Down he goes. Oh my goodness. And he gets the save off of the nose and off of that rear end, setting it down in that red zone. What a move to close out the run. Wow. Getting the roll off the top of the step up and ending up back on all four tires after he nearly didn't. 2 minutes on the clock for Scooby-Doo now, though. Our substitute tonight filling in for Bigfoot with huge air. Getting in trouble off the nose almost. Up and over the crush cars. What a way to start out the run for Scooby-Doo. Is taking on the van stack. Going for the slap wheelie. Nicely done. Walking it out all the way across the track. And up and over that step up. Nicely done. That is how you handle getting across the track. Oh, and there's a smack on that ramp face. Something you don't really want to do that could get you in trouble. But it didn't get her in trouble. She's moving. Looks like she's going to cross it up over the embankment here. Combo it up with the skills pad. Nicely done. Looking for the backside of that launch ramp in the red zone. Getting up and over it. Just looking for the next move here. Just going for the van stack. Up and over. Nicely done. A minute left on the clock. Huge air off the tabletop. A hard hit on the left side, though. Up on the sidewalls and setting it back down. Scooby-Doo is pulling out a couple really good moves here. Look at the perfect downside. Going for the stoppie on that center pad. Sticking it straight up in the air. Very nice. Up on the tailgate here. Oh, no. Over the back. Can she get the save off the nose? She can. Scooby-Doo pulling off an awesome save with 30 seconds left on the clock. What is she going to do to cement her name at the top of the leaderboard? Huge air over that step up. Some of the biggest air we've seen so far tonight on that step up. She's going to throw it into some donuts here in the red zone. Getting a little close to that wall, though. Backing it up, looking for the backflip ramp. Look at that perfect backflip. A little bit of a moonwalk there. She's going to take on that launch ramp to finish us out. And that is going to be a 35 for Scooby-Doo as she absolutely nails it across the track and taps that crush car. Down she goes and gets one of the weirdest saves. That has to be one of the weirdest saves we've seen all season. And I'll throw Bakugans in there too. That was a weird save, but they got it. What a couple of moves from the past couple trucks. Next out on the track, though, we have an absolutely awesome freestyler, Sheriff, coming out to finish out our first half here tonight in Glendale. Looks like he might be starting us out with a high jump attempt. Revving the engine up for these fans. 2 minutes on the clock for Sheriff. He's going for it. Oh. Not under rotation, but underwhelming. And slams that chassis into the top of that step up as well. That was probably the most underwhelming start we've seen from Sheriff this season, but he is going to launch it. Look at this. Up and over. Uh-oh. That's what I'm talking about. That move can get you into trouble, but he's up on the sidewalls, the rear end, and down. Sheriff pulls out the save somehow. Looks like he's going to go for this van stack up and over. Nicely done. Just a little transition to the next move. Heading up for this launch ramp here. Nicely done. Wheelie up into that ramp. Oh my goodness, standing it up on the nose. Uh-oh, negative angle. Can he get the save? Go, 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 go. Don't let off the gas. Down he goes. Can he get the save? Reverse. Oh, no save. Right about that 1 minute mark. 1 minute and 2 seconds left on the clock. That's only going to be an 18 for Sheriff. That has to be the worst score he's had all season. An unfortunate break. When Monster Jam trucks take flight, they symbolize more than just gravity-defying feats. They symbolize hope, resilience, and the unyielding spirit of childhood. Alongside St. Jude, we're not just smashing cars, we're smashing the barriers that hold children back. Together, we've raised over $100,000 for the children of St. Jude. And together with St. Jude, Monster Jam won't stop fighting until no child dies from cancer. St. Jude, finding cures, saving children. Bakugan Dragonoid holds our lead with 36, Monster Energy tied but in second with 36, Scooby-Doo with 35, and Black Pearl with 31. Metal Militia has 20, and Sheriff with his worst performance of the season with 18 tonight. Kicking off our second half, though, we have Mohawk Warrior Fire coming out, and if you guys are enjoying tonight's show so far, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got new shows just like this one every Saturday, and you don't want to miss the next one. We got Custom Chaos Tour coming back next week. You can also find us on Instagram at Rorsrps for all kinds of extra content. You can find out more about that at the end of the show here. Mohawk Warrior Fire looks like he might be starting us out with a stoppie. He is. 2 minutes on the clock and ticking as he gets right back up the step up on the rear end. Sets it down. That would have been cool if he could have walked that wheelie down the ramp. Gets a save there. Getting in trouble, but getting that truck saved. Comboing it up through the center of the track. Oh, look at that air off of the embankment there. Looks like he's going to go for the crush cars next. Up and over. Nice downside on the embankment. Slap wheelie up on the nose in the center. Stopping it right before he goes down. Nice move there from Mohawk Warrior. What a combo. As he spins that truck around looking for his next move. Mohawk Warrior will be getting a score as he crossed that 30-second barrier already. Huge air out of the red zone and getting clipped on that ramp. Down he goes. What a roll there. Mohawk Warrior goes for a ride but ends up back on all 4 BKT tires. Spinning that truck around looking for the other launch ramp here. Oh, stuffs that front end. He's in trouble once again. Up on one wheel and gets it back down. Mohawk Warrior Fire celebrating those saves with some donuts. Even gets a save in the donut. What a couple of moves from Mohawk Warrior here. Up on the nose. And saves it once again. Mohawk Warrior Fire is going insane. He's looking for another Freestyle Championship. You gotta remember, last Sponsor Showdown show, Mohawk Warrior Fire was our Freestyle Champion. He wants to do it again with some massive air up and over that step up. What is his next move gonna be? It's looking like a backflip. 10 seconds left on the clock. Nicely done. Looking for a moonwalk. Can't quite get that rear end up. He's gonna go for a slap wheelie into that ramp face. Stuffing that front end in, and he's going for a ride. Mohawk Warrior takes a 36. He takes the lead with the 36 though. And wow, what a ride at the end there from Mohawk Warrior. Advanced Auto Parts Grinder is next out on the track though. Our racing champion here in Glendale tonight. He's looking for his first double down. Can he be the second truck on this tour to grab a double down trophy? We will find out in just a bit. When the score comes up, he's revving that engine up for these fans. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going for a popper back onto that tailgate and stands it up completely vertical. Look at this from Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. Looking for a cool move out of here. Going for the slap wheelie. Great combo. Look at this. Walking that truck out completely vertical across the track. Off of that skills move. Huge air. Oh, and a rough hit on that right side, but he's up on the nose. Can he get a save? He nails it right at that 30-second mark. Grinder will be getting a score for that. What a move, but he does get into some trouble there in the corner, having to back that truck up, taking on that crush car in the corner. Gets a nice sky wheelie. Looked like he wanted a slap wheelie though, just didn't have the bounce, the angle. Oh, a rough hit there on the van stack. Oh, up on the sidewalls for Grinder. Can he get a save? Oh my goodness. What was that? What a save from Grinder, and he walks out the wheelie as well. He is determined to get a racing and freestyle championship this season, but tonight he wants to double down. Taking on the box truck up and over. Nicely done handling that truck. He's gonna spin that thing around and looking for the launch ramp here. Up and over, smacking that ramp face up on the rear end. Stuffs that tailgate into the ground. And he is getting slap wheelies and everything across that track. And saving it right before the wall there. Nearly getting in trouble. A little downside on the embankment, getting clipped on the rear end, up on the nose. Nicely done from Grinder, stuffing that front end just a bit. And gets another save down in the red zone. And he's gonna finish off this run with a backflip. Oh no, can he get a save here? Over once again. And he does get a save. That's gonna be a 38 for Grinder. Grinder grabs the lead. And that's his highest score all season as well. These drivers here in round 7 are really turning up the dial and trying to ensure their spot in the World Finals. Advanced Auto Parts Grinder may be getting a double down here tonight. Next out on the track though, revving the engine up for these fans, getting them excited for what they're about to see. Son of a Digger is coming out onto the track. And it's looking like he might take a lap here. Son of a Digger went out in round 2 in racing tonight, after being the racing champion in San Antonio last show. An unfortunate break for him, but he just had a mistake in the turns. Wasn't as smooth as he needed to be here tonight in Glendale, but this is freestyle time, and freestyle belongs to Son of a Digger. 2 minutes on the clock. He's gonna launch it over the embankments. Absolutely huge air. That has to be the biggest air we've seen off of that launch ramp on the embankment all night. Going for a slap wheelie here. Gets a nice sky wheelie in the air. Oh, look at this. Crooked in the air and crooked on the ground too. He's up on a bicycle, setting it back down in the red zone. Gonna spin that truck around and launch out of the red zone now. Going over for some more air on the embankment. And he crosses that 30-second barrier. Look at this stoppie. Nicely done from Son of a Digger, getting in trouble, but gets the save in reverse. What a move there from Son of a Digger as he crosses over that skills pad in the center. He's gonna spin that truck around, looking for, oh, he's going cross thread over the bottom of the track here. Uh-oh, in trouble, right up against the wall, and sets it down on all 4 BKT tires. Son of a Digger is gonna be the only one so far tonight to go for the 8-pack. Can he nail it? Oh, and he does, and he gets a stoppie. He gets a stoppie on the landing, negative angle, going over, and gets a save. Oh my goodness. Son of a Digger is having an incredible run so far. It was getting a little slow there, but he had some great moves, but that may have just ensured his win here. Huge air up and over the step up. Keeping it on all 4 tires, nearly getting into some trouble. He's gonna spin that truck around. He's gonna go for the backflip ramp. 2 backflips in this run from Son of a Digger. 10 seconds left on the clock. What can he do here to ensure that top spot? Oh my goodness! And he keeps it going. That is a 40 for Son of a Digger. Son of a Digger grabs the top spot here in freestyle tonight. Unless we get another 40, which I guess is possible. Son of a Digger's taking the win with a perfect score. And he's gonna launch it just for these fans here, not for a score. After a corkscrew like that, I am not sure what else you can really say. son of a digger pulls out one of the most incredible moves we've seen so far this season. At least one of the most incredible moves you could keep running from. Wow. Next out on the track, though, we have Gravedigger coming out and announcing his presence to these fans before laying down a classic Gravedigger run. Digger needs some points here in freestyle. After going out in round 1 of racing, he has 0 season points for the night tonight so far. Spinning that truck around, looks like he's gonna launch it to start us out here. Gravedigger ready to go, 2 minutes on the clock. Going for the launch ramp in the red zone, absolutely huge air. That has to be the biggest air we've seen so far tonight. At least the longest air. I don't know if it was the highest, but that was distance. He had some distance. Gravedigger going for the stoppie here in the center of the stadium. Up on one wheel. Can he get the save? He does. Gravedigger. What a move. Taking on the box truck up and over. Getting a slap wheelie on the end of it as well. And he crosses that 30-second barrier. Man, we're only 30 seconds in. Gravedigger could be a contender if the run keeps going at this caliber. Going for the embankment up and over those crush cars. Looks like he's going to take on the lone crush car in the corner. Up and over, sky wheelie up over it. Now he's going to take on the backside of that racing lane, crossing over to the tabletop. A beautiful transfer onto that downside. Uh-oh. Oh, another corkscrew from the Digger team, but a hard hit on that roof right at the 1 minute mark. And that is going to do it. That's only a 21 for Gravedigger tonight after a really rough hit on that roof. Hopefully everybody is okay, but we are moving on here. Barbarian is racing out onto the track and saying hello to these fans here in Glendale. Our racing runner-up has some pretty solid freestyle performances. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going for a slab wheelie here. Look at this. Trying to avoid that box truck, but he doesn't. Down he goes and bounces off the wall. They shut him down, and that is going to be a 0. Barbarian going out before those 30 seconds are up. A disappointing night for Barbarian here in freestyle for sure. But Monster Jam is all about defying gravity and pushing limits. But the most remarkable limit we aim to push is the limit of what's possible for children battling serious illnesses. Our partnership with St. Jude is a testament to the power of unity and love. Together we're rewriting the story for countless young heroes, finding cures, saving children, because every child deserves a chance to write their own story. Next out on the track, we have Thunder Rorsrps. And it looks like he's going to get things started here, revving the engine for the fans. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going for a stoppie down the step up, getting a wheelie on the end of it. Thunder Rorsrps may be going really big here tonight in freestyle, trying to ensure he gets at least one trophy. So I am looking forward to seeing what he can pull out of his bag of tricks as he goes for the van stack with some big air. And getting crooked on the landing, up on a bicycle. Getting on the sidewalls too. What a save from Thunder Rorsrps. As we get ready to cross this 30-second barrier, Thunder Rorsrps is going to be getting a score, nearly getting into trouble there before taking on that embankment. Thunder Rorsrps spinning that truck around, looking right back at the launch ramp, going backwards across the track, or back across the track. He's not in reverse. But he's taking on the jammer down there in the red zone. Spinning that truck around. We may have a backflip already from Thunder Rorsrps. We do. Nicely done. Thunder Rorsrps struggles with backflips sometimes, but he pulls it off here tonight. And he's crossing up over that step up. Looks like he's going to take on that tabletop launch ramp, getting some big air. And clipping that car in the corner. Thunder Rorsrps looking for his next move here. He's going back for that embankment. Oh, he's going to combo it up in the center, going for a backflip and nails it. Thunder Rorsrps gets a great move, and he still has 30 seconds left on the clock. And he launches up and over that step up. What is his next move going to be here in Glendale? That was an incredible move with the backflip. Thunder Rorsrps known for his unique backflips. Look at this. Launching that truck and comboing it up. And he's up on the sidewalls again. and saves it there up on top of those crush cars. 10 seconds left on the clock for Thunder Rorsrps. A massive sky wheelie up and over. In trouble here though. Can he save it down at the end of the run? Sidewalls. Oh, no save. That's going to be a 38 for Thunder Rorsrps here tonight, grabbing second place from Advanced Auto Parts Grinder, but not enough to take the win from Son of a Digger, your St. Jude Children's Research Hospital winner. Here tonight in freestyle, Son of a Digger with 40, Thunder Rorsrps with 38, Advanced Auto Parts Grinder with 38, and Mohawk Warrior, Bakugan Dragonoid, and Monster Energy all tied with 36. Scooby-Doo, your substitute tonight, with 35, Black Pearl with 31, Gravedigger with 21, Metal Militia with 20, and Sheriff with 18, and Barbarian down at the bottom with 0, unfortunately. And now let's take a look at the season points. It is still Thunder Rorsrps in our lead for season points with 110 points. Son of a Digger with 91, Barbarian with 83, and Advanced Auto Parts Grinder with 82. Gravedigger down with 81, Mohawk Warrior with 79, Sheriff with 58, and Bakugan Dragonoid with 49. We got some pretty close points proximities there in the middle of the bracket. Monster Energy has 44 points, Black Pearl with 41, Metal Militia with 34, and Scooby-Doo, the substitute for tonight, with only 5. Scooby-Doo will not be returning. If you guys are willing to donate, the donation information is on the screen right now. Text Monster Jam to 785-833 or visit St. Jude's donation page in partnership with Monster Jam to help today. You can also find the information down in the description. If you are able, if you are willing, please go ahead. But if you like tonight's show, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. We got new shows just like this one every Saturday. And you don't want to miss the rest of the season as we enter round 8 next week out of 10. And we're getting close to the World Finals. You can also find me on Instagram at RORSRPS for all kinds of extra content. Be sure to check that out. Over on Instagram, you get early access to the week's racing brackets, pit party pictures, full season points updates across 3 tours, and show recaps. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Be sure to check back in next week. We got more Custom Chaos Tour coming back, kicking off round 8. And I will see you guys then.